Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to our Epirus campaign. We are doing some pretty serious work in this campaign so far, securing most of Greece. There's a few pockets of resistance. Finishing off Sparta is going to be a necessity. I'm a little bit scared that Phrygia hasn't imploded yet like it normally does. If anything, it's gotten stronger, which is not good for us considering they own territory. They have annexed Athens, so either towards the end of this episode or some episode in the future, defeating them is going to be important. And as you can see, they have 160 cohorts at their disposal. They are out of manpower, but they recover a lot every single turn and a huge income as well, even though they are losing 18 gold every turn. So it's not someone I really want to fight with. However, in the last episode, we did secure ourselves an access to iron, which is great from Argus. So we're going to be using that to build and foster some more heavy infantry. We also did win a war against Macedonia, and I think we took, did we take anything from them? I think we actually made peace with them, a white piece, and took some money or something. So not a white piece, but yeah, we took some money. So now in this episode, I think the rest of our goal is to take the rest of southern Greece and also probably move into Mesopotamia and take some land and do what Epirus did back in the day, you know, and actually secure some of Italy for ourselves. So let's go ahead and get working on that. I'm just going to be waiting for my manpower to recover and probably building a few more buildings, as well as promoting maybe a handful of freemen so we can get more citizens to boost our research. So that's going to be my plan for the next couple minutes. Okay, very nice. We actually have another trade route available in the capital, or we just lost a trade route. And there's a few things I really want to pick up whilst we're waiting. I think hemp is really, really useful because it goes ahead and boosts your slave output, which obviously gives you more taxes. And obviously, if you then get a surplus, it boosts it everywhere globally. So it's a really nice resource to pick up. However, I think because we don't have cloth yet, I think cloth is just, you know, too good not to bring up. That, you know, 10% tax in the region from Phrygia will import that, and that will hopefully start giving us a little bit more money, because obviously the more money we get, the more troops we can muster and the more ships we can field, allowing us to, you know, extend our reach. Also, speaking of which, let's actually quickly take a look at how many soldiers, no, it is that one, yeah. Let's have a look at how many soldiers these guys have. So they have 44,000 with a pretty big manpower pool. How much manpower do they get? So they only get 150, we get 180 every tick. So I think what I'll be doing is I'll be waiting for these guys to probably enter a war with maybe the Brutia down here to the south. They're not allied. Yeah, they're not allied with anyone. So chances are they'll end up fighting people in Italy. I'm also hoping that Rome can become a major power again so we can ally with them. I mean, we're guaranteeing Rome, but it would be very nice to actually go ahead and get an alliance with them. But unfortunately, they're a local power and we're a regional power, so we just can't do it. I think we could ally with Macedon right now, but I wonder how that would affect us, because like Macedon would be a great ally, and they would probably be a very useful ally against Phrygia when we do come to fight them. But I want this territory, right? And these guys are currently being guaranteed by Macedon, so, and I think if we ally, I think they would still be guaranteeing them, and we'd be drawn into a conflict just because the guarantee overrides the alliance that we have. So yeah, it's just kind of a bit. Oh, these guys, who did they just go to war with? They went to war with someone, because they're training men, or they're just training men. I think they're just training men. Yeah, they're just training men. Okay, for a second I got really excited seeing, because normally the AI just builds a bunch of men when war is upon us. We also can probably upgrade a few buildings as well. So where do we have the most population around us right now? We have a pretty big population down here in the south. Are there any other regional capitals that are pretty big? Quite a few slaves down here, which are good. Ooh, the freemen are not happy down here in the south. I mean, we only have one and we'll just promote him nonetheless. I do need to start moving people over to like regional capitals as well. I think from what I've seen, it's really beneficial just to move a lot of your population, at least your upper class, just to one province and let them grow from there, because then you can get more buildings, which go ahead and give you more bonuses, and so on and so on. But we do have a couple buildings kind of just scattered around here, which are all pretty decent. Like up here, it has a lot of freemen. So let's just boost that up and get the manpower. But again, I kind of feel like these buildings are a bit useless, because once you get big enough, you end up getting so much manpower that you never really run out. So maybe it's just not good to build these. We'll build them because, you know, we have a lot of freemen. We'll just roleplay a little bit, but I think just in general, this is just better because the civilization value gives you happiness to your pops, and tax and commerce gives you money, obviously. And I think once you're big enough, unless you're playing tall, there's no need to build this. You might as well just build marketplaces everywhere. And I think that's actually what we're going to do. Yeah, screw it. We're just going to build marketplaces everywhere because, yeah, I just don't think we're going to need the manpower. Like, right now, we need the manpower. But once we secure, like, all of this, we're really not going to be that poor off with manpower. Especially if we get a few more techs as well. We'll be looking pretty nice. I do desperately still want to increase my research speed if I can. So I'm going to be looking to boost that. And I guess one of these will help out quite a lot. Do we not have a guy with more than 7 oratory? We do. We do. Do we have someone who's... Oh, this is perfect. We've got a scorned family, and this guy is part of that family, and he boosts our research massively. Do we have a better civic guy? We do indeed. This guy's really old, though, so maybe we'll just let him die. Yeah, it would definitely take more freemen as well from Macedon. But nice, so that's sorted out. We are, again, just still waiting for our population to come back to our manpower pool. And then it's probably a war with Macedon, I would think. We should also boost our stability as well whilst we're waiting for our manpower to come back, because the higher the stability, you just get much more research, more popularity grow, and tax rate. So it's just a really good one to have. And even though we're going to want to pass another Omens pretty soon, I think it's just worth it in the long run to do that, because it just makes our just our province in general and our empire a little bit stronger, because you also get monthly legitimacy, which is kind of important for kingdoms to grab. We are going to look to actually have to spend some more though, because we have a few people who aren't actually our religion, interestingly. Oh yeah, there you go, 2 right here. We got Jewish population, and we've also got some Kemetic pops as well. I think for now it's fine because I want to save up and pass an omen, but when we have excess religious power, we'll do that. We also have another invention just unlocked. Oh wow, yeah, we need to get this next civil tech. We really do, because we've just got tribesman output and we don't have any tribesmen, so there's literally no point getting these unless we wanted to get something underneath it. But I think we'll just wait until our civic is upgraded. Probably just boost that to make it go a little bit faster. Ooh, citizens, yeah, we'll take citizens for a research for sure. And what else do we want? Omen power is always great. Let's see what the next civ techs are. So I'm actually going to hold on to my civic, because I think this is something that at least when I first started the campaign started to do, I just had this and I was like, oh, I have civic power, I'm just going to pick something up, because there are some pretty decent stuff here. But once we're so close on oratory and also on civic, we might as well just wait and see what else comes up, because there's no harm in it, right? Unless there's something I really want. Yeah, just like that, we get a province import route up, so this basically means in every single province, which we have 4 provinces, will all get an extra trade route, which can be very useful, because we can import stuff to certain regions and then import it back to my capital. Slave output, more money, monthly wages, like this is huge stuff. I think we're going to go for slave output first, and then the next one, which we get pretty soon, I'm going to get the province import roads. I think just in general, having 10% less wages adds up. It saves us like an extra ducat every single month, so that's good. Also, our manpower is looking pretty good. Unfortunately, no one else is being dragged into wars yet. Whatever war we fight, we're going to be pretty busy to actually engage them. Oratory also just went up, right? Endorsed party cost. Well, we're not a republic, so it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, we're not a republic, so it doesn't matter. Also, that's amazing as well. More wine. I think we're going to go for, the trade routes for sure. Unfortunately, we don't have any civic power to now get the trade routes, but we now have them everywhere. So we can at least start to think about what we want to pick up in these regions. Now, what else do we want in our capital as well? That's the biggest question, because we could import stuff from these regions and bring them back into the capital. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, we actually already have iron in the capital. Is this? Oh, yeah, we're trading this with Rome, of course. We can now look at what we have here as well. So we can import a lot of stuff into the province. Oh, yeah, salt is very nice if you get a surplus because of the army maintenance cost. We already have cloth, whereas the surplus in the capital is good, more oratory, but I don't think it's super important to grab up. We already have vegetables. Yeah, we do indeed. More stone wouldn't be bad, because we already have a stone. We have a marble, so we don't have a stone. What does stone do again? It's local fort defense. It's not really that important. Don't think we need happiness. We already have wood. Yeah, we already have wood to build triremes. We have wine? Yeah, we already have a surplus of wine. So let's actually just pick up a surplus of grain. Phrygia, bring it into me. I know it's not the most exciting thing. However, being able to just get the extra population growth and also the 10% the 10% manpower is, I think, just going to be more useful. Oh, we're also being blockaded by pirates, so I think it is now time to build a couple more triremes and go and deal with these pirates, because they can severely hamper your economy. And then it's just really, like, if I could just go to war with these guys without fighting Macedon, that would be amazing. But they're not... Ooh, no, Macedon's guaranteeing both of them, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Macedon's guaranteeing both of these guys, so it'd be an interesting war nonetheless. I also need to kill Sparta as well if I can. Yeah, sure, we'll lose a bit of religious power. I think we also need to make sure we kill Sparta, and the good thing is we can also kill these guys whilst we fight Sparta next, but we have a truce with them for a little bit longer. Yeah, we'll have a... Do we have a truce? Oh, we don't have a truce with Sparta, so yeah, I think that's who we're going to be fighting next. I guess it's going to be the Boeotia and also Sparta. And perfect, our son has now lost his influenza, or inflammation even, which will give him a few more stats back. That's good. I wanted to make sure that he didn't die. He's also just had a son, no, just 2 daughters, unfortunately. But that's fine. The daughters are fine. I wish this game had more, like, you don't really have to care about other people in your family too much unless they're your direct descendants, like who you're going to be playing about. It's a bit more interesting, I think, in a Republic playthrough when you're playing as like Rome or Carthage, or basically just another Republic, because you're constantly changing who you're playing as in your character. You're constantly, switching around through all these different parties, and you're kind of managing politics. But in a kingdom, you don't really have to worry about marrying off your daughters or doing anything like that, which is kind of sad. I mean, can you? Out of interest, I've never really done this, but can you marry your children if we go to, I need to go to my family, right? Do I have a daughter? Is she married? Can I arrange a marriage with anyone? I guess you can do internal stuff, but it'd be cool to marry with someone else's kingdom, right? There's no way you can do it in here. Like marry daughter or anything. Yeah, I kind of wish there was an option. Maybe there is, and I just don't know. If you guys do know, let me know in the comments down below. I'd be pretty happy to find that out. We'll go and smash these pirates as well now. But yeah, for now, we'll just keep on soldiering on, let this manpower probably go up to 20,000, and then we'll fight a war against Sparta and the Boeotia, and we'll secure this territory, which will help unify the provinces we have down here, give us more manpower, and then we'll look for a big war against Macedon. Okay, now is the hour, time to declare war on our enemies, and we'll hopefully rid ourselves of Sparta this time. So we're going to be fighting a handful of these factions. I'm looking for some quick battles against them. Hopefully we can just beat their armies back and then move on. Ooh, we also got trade as well from these guys. Yeah, I'll take the money. So can we not move in here? Oh, can we not? That's annoying. But we'll move in and we'll take these forts. Hopefully we can smash their armies as well. I've deployed 21,000 to the north to hopefully secure this, and then we'll have 10,000 down here in the south. The Spartans are building up a force. We're going to be in a little bit of a tricky situation if they can maneuver their way through Phrygian territory, which I think they're going to, because it means they're going to come directly down here and hit our 10 stack, which we might be a little bit stuck against. No, they're stuck there, perfect. So once the fort is taken, we can move in. If they were to be able to move through Phrygian territory, I would probably then just retreat the army back, kill their armies, and then, take us a little bit longer, but it'd be fine. Sure, take my money. Also, we have been focusing pretty heavily on tech-wise to boost our siege ability. So now we now get +2 with our siege engineers, which are really nice. And I think also we have a few other like 5% bonuses for our sieges when it comes down to it through other technologies like siege towers and other things, which just basically makes sieges go a lot quicker. And as you can already see, down here in by Argos, we are winning these battles and these sieges a lot quicker. So let's go kill their 2,000 stack. The battle in the north is struggling a little bit. Also, unfortunately, I can't detach the siege because all of these men are loyal to Pyrrhus in his old age, so they are more than happy to stay by him. This guy's in prison. He's a pretender. What? Why is he supported by some people? That's kind of weird. Oh yeah, also whilst this is going on, I have quite a bit of civic power now. We should probably do the trade routes as well. Is there anything else that we could import here that would be really useful? Cloth for sure. I want more cloth over here, because this will obviously make us more money. Now that we have a surplus of cloth, it's 15% tax right here, and we could always import it back to our capital if we had the opportunity to do so. Oh crap, we're a little bit stuck here. They got military access there. This is hills. I'm going to stick. Even if they have even if they have 15,000 men, we'll have the hill advantage and we should still win this. And we've also got heavy infantry. They've got light infantry. This should be an okay battle. Not anymore. Can we get out of there? I kind of... No. Oh. They're probably immediately going to move in, yeah. We are winning. Yeah, we're doing insane damage to them. Oh my god, we were killing like 600 a tick. That's amazing. That was really useful. Our generals aren't that good, but that's a problem. We need some young blood to come in so we can boost up our generals. But anyway, yeah, I want to continue to do this. So this is going to get access to a few more resources as well now. Probably just want grain in these regions to boost the population growth. So grain's always a great one to have. And then down here in Sparta, do we want anything in particular? We actually have unhappy freemen. So do we have something that boosts freeman happiness? A slave happiness? So just wine. I mean, a surplus of wine, I guess, would help a bit, right? So anything else that does that? Slave output, the hemp, that's... Yeah, the extra bit of freeman help. Oh, dates. Yeah, let's get some dates in then from Macedon. That should hopefully turn their frown upside down with the extra date happiness. Yeah, hopefully that'll boost it. I mean, obviously being at war probably doesn't help either, but let's go and lift the siege over here as well. Luckily, this is farmlands. What the hell? Yeah, I guess we need the fort like here then. I doubt we'd even beat them in the farmlands of 10,000. Yeah, they've got a lot more men, so we're gonna have to wait until this siege is secure, which it has now been. Let's just simply lightly loot the city. We'll move our main 21,000k stack through, and then you guys can... Does Phrygia want to give me military access? No way will they. We'll move this army up here just to, you know, take the last settlement that we need, and then we'll move our 20k stack down, and we'll just beat these armies in a battle. Hopefully we'll make it here before they do take the city as well. Sparta has been taken as well, so we're going to be losing a few pops. That's probably why they're so unhappy. But I mean, either way, the dates should help out there. And it's always good, like, even just having trading resources, utilizing your extra trade routes is important, because even just normal trade gives you money. As you can see, by just importing, we still gain, you know, 0.4 gold. So that's nice. Obviously, exporting helps a lot more, and you want to be exporting constantly. But, you know, importing also isn't too bad either. A new invention as well before we go in for this battle. Anything that can dramatically help us in this battle? I don't think so. We'll just pick up fort defense. I guess that fort defense is actually pretty good as well, because we are currently defending a fort, right? So having the extra fort there is very nice. Also, I'm really impressed with how the supply is down here in the south. When I was playing as Rome in my stream, like over here in Etruscan territory, we were like taking attrition with like 20k stacks. But down here in Greece, we're all good. Oh god, this is oh wow, we can actually support a pretender in Phrygia. This is really interesting. It's this guy right here. Oh, that's our guy. What? Pretender in Phrygia can now be supported with a new character intrigue. And this is our guy, right? This is the guy leading this army. No, it's not. Okay, sorry. For a second, they're leading his third army. Okay. But we do want that to go down. Inspire disloyalties? Is that what we can do? I mean, we kind of do want to try and get them to have a civil war, right? I'm not sure exactly where the option is to support Pretender, but... Oh god, we just had a big battle, and we're losing it. We just win it? Oh my god. We're in phalanx, so we get the extra stuff. They're about to get 4,000 more men. Why did that battle go so poorly for us? I thought we outnumbered them by like 5,000 men. Their reinforcements turned up. Oh, this could have been a big mistake, and we are draining manpower right now. Come on, some big rolls. He just rolled a 4 and a -1. Pyrrhus, come on, you are the legendary general. We're losing half their men, and our morale is holding just. Roll good, Pyrrhus. They rolled a 0. That's good. That is really good for us. And we rolled a 4, and they rolled a 0 again. It's over. It's over. We have the high ground. We are killing so many of them, and we sent the Spartans packing. I love it. It's perfect timing right there. Nice, that's taken now. So now we can just move down. We'll finish off the war by sieging their capital. I mean, we lost a lot of men here. I doubt, yeah, we literally can't merge anyone because they're all loyal to Pyrrhus right now. We probably want to pursue them because our morale will be high and theirs won't be. Yeah, our morale is pretty high, so I probably want to just quickly secure Sparta back, and then we'll go and crush their army before they can get their morale back. They did receive some reinforcements from Crete, but I mean, I think Crete would be a faction I would quite like to ally with. Oh, a new military tradition. Nice. What do we want to go down? Yeah, we said we really wanted to pick up that bonus in the mountains, right? But the siege ability is also really nice. Okay, let's pick up the light cavalry because I think we'll be able to import cavalry from Egypt fairly soon. Okay, we need to hit this army before it gets its morale back, I think. And we have another 10,000 men coming in. So this settlement's just going to have to stay siege for a little bit longer. But I think before they get their morale back, just to end this war, because if they don't, then they can go and unsiege some stuff, and it'd just be, yeah, unfortunate for us. So actually, you guys going that way and you guys coming this way. So there should be no escape for them. Perfect. Let's move in from this last war against Sparta. Hopefully, it's not looking great. I mean, hopefully with the 10,000 men turning up as well. Oh, they're retreating back to this island. The hills. I mean, I'll take it. Okay, you guys can go in now. Because we have the 10,000 men just stationary here. We'd obviously lose the hill defense. But it should be okay. We got heavy infantry in this army as well. So let's just hold up here. We have 30,000 against their 20,000. I don't think these guys have any more men to send. No, I think their 17 cohorts are in this battle. Sparta have barely any. These guys are completely sieged. So we should be able to take a sway of territory. And then I think we're going to ally with Macedon. We're going to abandon taking these provinces right now. And we're going to focus on taking land in Italy and also killing these guys. Because Macedon, because these guys have actually allied against us, right? Or they were, they're not anymore. You know, there you go, they're allied. So I think I might ally with Macedon to take territory here and also take territory over in Italy. I think that's going to be the plan. But also, if they lose a war against the Samnites, that could be very beneficial to us. Oh, fuck, move in. That was my bad. I don't think my infantry is even going to get there in time. Yeah, that's really unfortunate for us. Oh, sucks. I was just a little bit too slow. We're going to turn up, but I think it's going to be way too late. I think it's going to be pretty pointless us going in. Do we want to make peace with them yet? Because I really do want to kill Sparta. I mean, we might even win this battle still. Let's make peace. Let's make peace with this. Let's just take this. We'll take all of this territory. Because, yeah, Sparta keep hold of territory, but at least we take everything in the north and we take a bunch of money as well. So I think that's worth it. And then we can maybe ask Sparta to become our client state. Oh, no, I guess you can't ask someone to become your client state and also take... Oh, no, we can't ask... We ask this faction to become our client state, but... Yeah, you can ask... I guess you can't ask Sparta to become our client state because we don't occupy them all. That makes sense. That's fine. We'll just secure this territory. We'll keep some of our manpower still alive, even though we definitely lost a lot of our manpower. Let's consolidate down the ranks. I don't want to be wasting as much manpower as I have been. I doubt, yeah, everyone's just too loyal to Pyrrhus, man. We can't consolidate them. I feel like I guess not, because like in republics it doesn't work like that. But it'd be nice if you could, like, if you're a kingdom, you could, like, and your men are loyal to you, you should be able to disband them if you're playing as the general. I think that'd be a nice addition to the game. Do we have all of our... Yeah, all of our provinces have trade routes besides Hellas, which is our new region we just secured up here. And we'll simulate them. Yeah, that's fine with me. Try and convert a few of them. I'm tempted to go off the commerce route and go down more of the simulate wealth stuff and gain more money, because you gain money from income and also commerce. So on a few of these regions, which I'm maybe not necessarily... super reliant on the commerce income, I might be more inclined just to change that, because I think we'd make more money that way. Yeah, let's actually do that. So what regions do we have a lot of soldiers in? So what are our smaller regions? So stuff like this. Anatolia. I think Anatolia we wanted the imports, right? What are we trading right now? We're trading grain and earthworks. So the extra earthworks give me just a bit of... Yeah, that's not worth it at all. I mean, the pop growth is nice, but I think I'd rather... Yeah, what we'll do is we will change this edict right now to acquisition of wealth, which just means we have to pay a little bit more in jobs, but it just means that Pyrrhus gets more money. Yeah, sure. We'll get Delphi. Oh, we actually own the Oracle of Delphi as well. That's cool. That's really cool. So yeah, let's change that now. That should hopefully boost our income a little bit, because we'll just get a bunch more tax from the province. I imagine if we do this in a few other regions, again, I want the tax, but I don't want the sheep. So let's cancel this trade route there, and we'll change this one as well to tax. Because this also benefits us with the extra cloth imports we've got as well. So I imagine now that we're cancelling a bit of this, we'll see our tax income go up a lot. Yeah, we'll see our tax income kind of rocket up quite heavily. We'll also go on low manpower as well because we have no kind of real plan to go to war in the foreseeable future, so we might as well save ourselves some money. And again, our manpower is pretty brutal. We just have to wait for that bad boy to go up. Citizen import, or do we want slaves? Slaves for surplus is good. Or just quicker tech as well. Our civic power is booming. We're also about to get an oratory bonus as well. I think we'll get citizen output for more tech. That should give us more tech and more commerce value as well. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so for now, again, we're just going to play the waiting game. Epirus is looking pretty nice now as we've secured more territory. I'm probably going to now offer Macedon an alliance to help me with, because I feel like Sparta and these guys, you know, these guys can just stay alive for, oh my god, Phrygia are thick in this game. That's awesome. Too often or not, you see Phrygia just break apart, and it's never really that great. But yeah, I think ally with Macedon, we declare war on these guys when we have the manpower, we take land in the north, and we also invade Italy. I'm just hoping, I'm hoping we can do it in Pyrrhus' lifetime, because he's getting old. He's getting very old, and I imagine his health is going to deteriorate fairly quickly. But yeah, for now, nice, more manpower, good. Yeah, for now, we will just continue on and prepare ourselves. I mean, these guys are being sieged out by the Samnites, yeah. They're also sieging them. It's fine. For now, we'll just hang out, get our manpower back, and prepare ourselves for the next war. I've been looking at the laws, and I think there's a few of them I want to change. Unfortunately, we can only change one right now, but there's a few other ones that come into mind that I believe in the future we'll definitely want to pick up. One of them we're going to do right now is this boost, the maritime law that gives us 20% commerce income, and it means that pirates are more likely to spawn, but right now, at least in this build of the game, the pirate spawning chance honestly is not too bad at all. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and befriend Macedon some more. But yeah, so I think this is just going to be a big boost to our income. Obviously, we're suffering a little bit from our income right now, but our commerce is really pushing itself up. So I'm happy with that. And oh, nice, Macedon repays a favor with a bunch of gold. I mean, we have a ton of cash right now. We're going to want to spend that on probably a few extra buildings around here. Another one I think I was looking at changing later on down the line was maybe this. Oh no, we've already done this. Yeah, I might boost it down to have less loyalty in my generals, but an extra big boost to our income. And I also think one definitely we're going to do is either reminting or also sponsor scholars, because the extra monthly legitimacy is nice, but as long as we have a good guy in power here, we just don't need it at all. You know, the legitimacy is just high, it goes up a lot, it changes by 0.25. So if we were to, for example, get rid of the 0.05, we'd be absolutely fine, you know, because the number is just a lot more in our favor. So yeah, that we'd still be getting 0.2 every single month. So I think it's worth it, especially as a kingdom. Oh no, Pyrrhus is getting, oh, that's not good, dementia, that's not good. But yeah, I think these extra bonuses, either whether it's to tax or it's to commerce, is just a lot better. Well, shit, we just got an event that gave us a 21,000 man mercenary army. I didn't buy them, but I think he came in to do something or other. A unit is invisible. That is insane. Well, I guess we're going to use these guys to fight someone now. Wait, this unit is within fog of war and is invisible to the AI? That's crazy. So basically they just don't know that I've got the army there and this unit is invisible. Oh wow, that's really cool. So you can hire mercenaries preempting a war, especially in multiplayer. This is going to be very interesting because you can hire some mercenaries and then throw them into battle a little bit later. I was wondering why I was losing some money. I just didn't notice that this dude came along. I mean, his military skill is freaking awful, but I guess 21,000 men is 21,000 men, and I don't have to pay for the manpower. So I think we're going to declare war Maybe on these guys, we have 65 divisions and they're taking a lot of territory. We kind of just need more allies. Yeah, well, we're definitely going to use these soldiers. I just don't know where yet. Okay, so now is the time for Pyrrhus's last war. I think before he goes into the grave, he might even die during this war. He is 74 years old. We are going to invade Italy. They have gone into a massive war. The Messapians have gone into a massive war with the dudes to the north to secure more territory. Because of that, they are draining their manpower, and I really want to use this mercenary stack, just throw it in against them. They'll hopefully either get it killed and then I can just disband it, or I will just leave it here and just basically use this army to take the brunt. I've brought enough ships for the coming invasion. We're going to set them to go ahead and support naval landings. Our armies are now all built back up. I was using this unit reorganization to go ahead and get off of my tax. So obviously I was down on, where was it? It's economic. I'll get used to this soon enough. I was down on decreased pay, so my morale was really low, and I just wanted to get these guys up as quickly as possible. They've just made peace, but I want to go right away. Macedon would support me as well, so hopefully they'll send some men. I think they just made peace, though, unfortunately. So let's get these 21k. Luckily, I really like the way this is set up, so these ships should be coming out now. So you just have to click. It's a really convenient way of setting it up and making it nice and easy. Holy crap, they took a ton of territory to the north. This might be kind of brutal, you know, because obviously, like, they're going to be bringing a lot of men back down now, but Pyrrhus is going to come over very quickly. I need to secure this fort. It's in the forest, so I just need to have this. If this is taken down by me, we're going to move in immediately with a mercenary stack, and then obviously also bring Pyrrhus over as well, as quickly as possible as well. Yeah, let's do that. Wow, this is going to be a big old war. Also, Rome is getting ravaged by seemingly not very powerful people. They're getting killed by, like, the dudes down here. Oh, these guys are actually really big. Yeah, I guess they are fighting a ton of people. But Rome in this campaign have done awfully. They really, really have. So, sucks for them. I mean, you know, it doesn't really matter too much with us. Oh, and Pyrrhus on his deathbed declared this war. And now his son, who is, you know, a much better general. He has 9 military. So he's obviously learnt from his father. I mean, but he is 52 years old. Wow, Pyrrhus has been taken out of the game. How unfortunate is that, man? Can we now, who takes over his army? No one? What is our son doing? Is he leading someone? He's the head of the army, but is he not? Oh, he's part of the navy. Yeah, definitely don't command that. Take over your father's army. Why is he not here? That's what I want to know. Should he not be, like, ready to move in? Yeah, he's back at home now, so why can't, I guess because it's not friendly territory, we can't appoint him there, maybe? I mean, either way, he should be up here, because right now this army does not have a general, and the general right here is also, oh, it's because we not having click play, that's probably why I'm just an idiot. Maybe on the monthly tick we'll get him here? But luckily, like, hopefully all their armies are to the north now, rushing down south, and we can just secure this siege quickly before they come in. It is only a level 1 fort as well. I mean, I'm tempted just to storm it, right? Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Support my son. Ooh. We could, I don't want to lose them buffs, right? No way, Jose. Gain more loyalty. But his mercenaries get lower, less morale. It's not really what I want to lose, and we'll lose a ton of money as well. I do want to use these mercenaries in this war, so I guess that's what we're going to do. It's unfortunate, but yeah, there's not really much we can do about that. So does he come back now? So why can't he leave this army? I assume it's just because we're not in friend. No, but that doesn't make any sense. I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments why I can't use this army. Like, why I can't equip him in this army. This doesn't make any sense. Because he's not leading a fleet or anything anymore, right? No. This fleet's gone back. We'll also bring over this 9k as well. And that's weird. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, why I can't appoint him. I guess we're going to have to appoint someone else if we're going to continue to use him. But we should just be able to move on. That's him, right? No, that's my brother. Okay. Yeah, I honestly don't know what's going on there. They are starting to bring up men here now as well, but it's just that we have so many crappy commanders. Oh, wonderful. We won the siege just in time. And I think we want to go in for this battle. Oh, we'd lose it? What is it? It's only farmlands. And we got another 9,000. I guess I might just merge these guys, or I guess I want to trade over the commander from this army, right? Because at least he's 7. It's because they're loyal? Oh, it's because they're loyal to... It's because they're loyal to someone, I think, maybe. That's like messed it up a little bit. I'm not actually too sure what's going on there. But either way, we're going to continue on in this war. I guess we're going to look just to smash their army. Yeah, they're bringing up a lot of soldiers, so we have to try and go in for this. And I guess just assemble a commander here. We'll see if there's anything down here. I guess we'll take for research rate. And then we'll go in for a big old battle. Yeah, we're going for a big old battle against them and try and smash their armies before they can reinforce. And I'm pretty tempted to take the Blessing of Ares as well, just to boost our discipline, because, yeah, lots of men, they've got a lot of soldiers here. That's not good for us. Yeah, let's do that. And I think we're going to go in for a big battle. We have 50,000 men. Yeah, they're running now, and we can catch this 9,000. Perfect. This will be a big battle, guys. I don't know how it's going to go. This is plains as well, so we've engaged with our 40,000. Hopefully we can do enough here. We won that battle, and now we're on the defensive, I think, with our 49,000. And they come in, and they're in skirmish tactic. We're in shock. We've got a ton more archers, a ton more heavy infantry, and cavalry, so they don't really stand a chance. Yeah, their army composition is not that great. And now it's going to keep on filtering in. I'll sit here and take this. We're rolling not bad, so they've actually gone ahead and gone bottleneck against us, but our discipline is 115. I think taking that edict is very good for us. Let's change everything to... No, Phalanx is good, right? Because Phalanx beats shock and skirmish, yeah. We just move in here and kill this army now. Let's also send our other army as well to lift the siege here as well. But nice, once this is taken, we can now just literally take this territory and maneuver our way up. All I want, Macedon here as well, with a ton more men. That's perfect. All I want is this kind of boot of Italy. It's a shame that Pyrrhus could not see his dream fulfilled. But yeah, we've won several battles here now. We should just be able to move on and end this war. Their manpower, it must be drained soon enough. And I mean, this faction is going to be very powerful. Rome has been annihilated. God damn, that sucks, man. I mean, maybe we'll have to give Rome back some territory, or maybe we'll just secure all the territory for ourselves. But for now, we just need to siege out the rest of his territory. We'll get some slaves as well from this, which will be great. Boosting slaves back in the capital, which we're probably going to mess around with soon, because having an extra olive isn't really that great. I'd much rather like an extra marble or something, because the marble gives you less tyranny, or more honey maybe for Diplo rep. I think the Diplo rep is really good. So we're going to basically be looking around to see where we can get the surpluses from by moving these slaves, because as you guys know, every 14 or so slaves you get an extra resource, so it's quite important to use that. And then I think after this war is done and we all is said and done and we've won the war, we will just basically look to secure this territory. And I guess our fleets can go and kill these pirates, because it's going to be our territory soon enough, right? And we're getting some good slaves from this. There is some abilities. I don't think it's in the... Maybe it is in this tradition. There's a port strike one where you can go and just steal slaves from people's ports. Enslavement efficiency, so you... Oh, there you go, yeah, right here. This is probably what we should have picked up, because if you have a strong navy, you can basically, when you're fighting someone in a war, is you can basically go to their ports and raid the city and take slaves. And take their population. So it basically means by having a strong navy, you can really harass them and take a lot of territory, not territory, but take a lot of pop from them. So it's a very effective way, and it's really good, because it basically means you have to have a strong navy. And when they finally do update the naval combat, I think it will make stuff very interesting. So nice, I'll do that. They have so much money as well. Perfect. There we go. War 1. And look at that, Pyrrhus's dream of securing this territory in Italy has been fulfilled. It's a very rich region as well. We just have no characters. We really just don't have any characters at all. Is this guy even loyal? I should have looked at that. Yeah, good he is. He's not very good, but he's loyal. And we're going to want to obviously be changing this to assimilate and probably importing something that helps that. We can import a lot. Ooh, importing glass. Can we import glass in the capital? If we get rid of one of these other ones, which we don't necessarily need. What are we importing that I could get rid of? The iron is pretty important. Yeah, he can complain all he wants. Probably the grain is so nice for the manpower. We're importing 2 grain as well. What can I get rid of here, which does probably the vegetables? The supply lines is nice, but if I can import glass, yeah, we can. The glass is just so much more valuable, and we'll import it from Macedon because they're our allies. We can now get 15% more commerce from this region, I think, and if we get an excess of it, it's even better, right? Yeah, if we get an excess, you get a bunch of religious tech. Yeah, you can have my all of excess, I don't want that. But for now, we will just get rid of these mercenaries now. They cost a lot to get rid of, but we no longer need them, so we're just going to do that, and we're going to probably send 21,000 men back. Finally, he can take care of his father's army. Yeah, I wonder, probably because it wasn't in friendly territory, I couldn't maybe deploy him or something. I mean, his army isn't very good, honestly. I need to build like a new model army of heavy cavalry and infantry and stuff. I might even just get rid of all these units and start filling them in with other stuff, because we have a lot of light infantry and I'd rather have heavy infantry. We also need another boat as well. But there we go, guys. That was a pretty successful war, and I think that is where we're going to end it today. It's a little bit of a shorter episode, but this is because I'm probably double uploading today, so I wanted to get this one out for you guys. But I've also got a Game of Thrones battle going live later today as well. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty successful, right? We took the tip of Italy. That'll now give us an inroad to start securing more territory down here, as well as obviously inevitably fighting Phrygia, Macedon, and much more. Obviously, we're going to die soon, right? Yeah, we're 54, so we probably only have 10 years left in us. How's our son looking? He's 12 years old. He's assertive, which is great. More commerce and... yeah, more commerce and promise as well, prominence, which is great because obviously you need to have high prominence when you're the heir. And he has great civic and charisma as well. So yeah, our next king, he's also called Pyrrhus as well. That's cool. Our next king is going to be very good. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. If you have any tips for me, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.